What is up, guys? I'm KBHD here, and the other day someone asked me, like, hey, I know you probably get this a lot, but what's the best phone out there right now? Just the top dog, just recommend one. And I just said Galaxy S7. You know, I usually have a top phone that I can just recommend to everyone. Nexus isn't for everyone, specs aren't for everyone, but, you know, Galaxy S7 Edge, it's the go-to, right? Great screen, great camera, great battery life, it's fast, some fun features mixed in there, can't really go wrong, so yeah, I recommend that. But now, Galaxy Note 7 has just been announced, and it's coming out on August 19th, and as we expected, Note 7 is not super different from the Galaxy S7 Edge we already have. In fact, you could probably call it like a Galaxy S7 Edge Plus. And from the first impression, this is everything that was already great about the Galaxy S7, and then even better, so that's a good thing. Now, first of all, just to get it out the way, what happened to the Note 6? I don't really know, but with the Edge, this is technically the 7th Note, plus it just kind of lines up better with the Galaxy S7. So this phone takes all that's great about the Galaxy S7 Edge and adds all that's great about the Note series. So from the S7 Edge, you have your great specs. You have the Snapdragon 820, 4 gigabytes of RAM, you know, no 6 gigabytes, but whatever. You basically have your gold standard here at this point. And you get your dual edge display, but adjusted a bit. Basically, they moved the apex of the curve a little bit closer to the edges, so there's more flat glass at the front and just a small curve on the sides. But that subtle curve really pushes the side bezel to almost nothing, as you can see. Like, this is something we were dreaming about 5 years ago. And now we have this basically nearly bezel-less phone on the sides. And they curve the glass on the back this same way too. So the phone is symmetrical in shape in the hand and it feels really good. Plus it's all these premium materials still as well, the glass with the metal rails. All somewhere a little bit smaller than the last Note, but also a little bit bigger than the S7 Edge. But yeah, overall very familiar. You also get the same exact camera from the Galaxy S7, the 12 megapixel f1.7 shooter with optical image stabilization and super quick autofocus. That's all still good, and I'm not even mad that it's not a new camera. This one is already extremely good at both photos and videos, and it might already be the best low light shooter in any smartphone, so I'll take that. And then you get the expandable microSD card storage up to 256 gigabytes. That's also from the Galaxy S7. And it's also now fully IP68 waterproof like the Galaxy S7, and even the stylus is waterproof too, so no need to worry about dropping it in water or even using it in the rain or anything like that. Now from the Note line, of course, you bring in the bigger size, so the bigger display. It's now your 5.7-inch Quad HD Samsung Super AMOLED display, and from first impressions, it's super lit. And you get the larger battery as well. It's a 3,500 milliamp hour battery in this bigger phone. And then it wouldn't be a Note without all the added S Pen features. So of course the S Pen is improved again this year. Like I said, it's also waterproof, and now it's even more sensitive and has a couple new features. My favorite, just from the time I played around with it, is the GIF capture, which literally just lets you screen capture any portion of your screen quickly and save it immediately as a GIF. GIF. It's super convenient, and it might be the most underrated feature that nobody's talking about. I haven't always been a big stylus guy, honestly. I usually try to give it a chance at first, but then gradually use it less and less. But when they add convenience features like this, it makes me want to give it another shot. Also, I almost tried to stick the S Pen in reverse just to see if it would get stuck again, but no, I'm going to let someone else try that. Anyway, so you have this Frankenstein combination of the two best phones Samsung makes, plus a couple of extra features on top. Fast wireless charging is still here, and it works with this sort of a Motomod-like accessory where you snap on a battery back on the back of the phone and it wireless charges, so it doesn't even need any pins. Another thing is they finally switched over to USB Type-C. So this is the first USB-C phone Samsung has ever made. Still has fast charging. It might be a sign of them starting to shift over all their flagships to USB-C in the future. And they even tossed in iris scanning as a security feature. Now, believe me, I was definitely skeptical about this, like when they said it on stage, but they let us try it, and it seemed pretty damn cool. So you hold your phone up about a foot from your face, maybe a little less, and you just look at the phone to unlock it. It takes a couple seconds to set up, and then it seemed like each unlock got a little bit quicker one after the next, like it was learning my eyes better. And after a while, it was unlocking almost as fast as the already really good fingerprint sensor. So it can seem like a gimmick at first, but it's good to know at least it's a good gimmick. It's not a crappy trash feature. It actually works pretty well. They have an entirely separate IR sensor on the front of the phone for this, so it's not using the front-facing camera. And since it's infrared, it can work at night, it can work through sunglasses, and apparently it can't be tricked with a picture of you. Apparently. I'm definitely going to try that though. So overall, the Galaxy Note 7 looks like it has a lot going for it. I think the stealthy black version might be my next phone, honestly, looking at it. Of course, there's also the new blue one with the gold sides, looks pretty cool. And then there's the silver and gold phones naturally as well, but there's something about a stealthy all black phone that draws me. The software experience is tuned up a bit again, as you would expect. And obviously, it's not like their skin's going anywhere. They've been consistent with this Samsung bright white and colorful UX over the past couple years. But it's, it's better than it used to be. I don't know, I guess I'm a fan so far from the first impression. So definitely stay tuned for the full review so we can figure out if this guy is worth the premium price tag it's going to be going for. So make sure you subscribe to see that if you haven't already. And that's basically been it. That's the first impression. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.